GH Sports with the Elder Panthers are taking on the Fairfield Indians. Elder's last event, they defeated the Mason Rockets 40-34. But earlier in the season, Fairfield played Mason and they beat Mason 67-46. That was a very good.
Welcome back as the 7-1 Indians take on the 4-2 Elder Panthers. Here we have Alex Dugan, who is considered Elder's big man, going against Fairfield's really big man, as Davion Krim goes up pretty quickly and scores.
And there you see the height difference coming into play already. 6'10" Clemens going up against only 6'3" Dugan. As Dylan Palicki will make a sloppy mistake going over and back. But right there, Gabe Clemens going up, getting that tip, getting it out to Krim early. An easy 2 points.
Michael Lewis running the point for the Indians. Drives hard left against Ken Williams, goes up, and a strip ball by Ken Williams as he recovers. 2-on-1 for the Panthers. This is the E-step back to Williams. Goes up, draws 3 Indians with him, and is fouled on the way up.
Great job there by Cam Williams on the defensive end. Looked like Lewis kind of extended his elbow a little bit. Cam Williams stayed strong, fought for the ball, got it up himself, then did a little give and go with Caden E-step down the blocks.
Yeah, against a really big team like the Indians, Elder's got to move the ball a lot to hopefully slow down the 6'10 Clemens.
Yeah. I think that Elder's transition offense has been really good in the games that they've won. Their transition offense has been, really the key part of their scoring. When they can get out early and get out and get fast breaks and get easy layups, that's when they're going to take over games.
And if you remember, I was talking during that first free throw, which he missed.
Yeah.
Then I wasn't during that second one. So I got to stop talking during those free throws.
We got to clean it up.
But Indians inside to Clemens on 2 Panther guards and just goes up strong.
6'10" is a big help, but help defense is going to be key for this Elder team. Caden E-step, small guy going in there trying to fight against Clemens, giving it his all, but Clemens is just a little bit too big.
Yeah, he's got to keep that ball above his head the whole game. As E-step drives in the paint and goes up for a right-hand floater and banks it in.
Great move there by the shifty Caden E-step. Making moves, making people miss.
Lewis averaging just over 13 points a game as Krim drives in and missed about a 15-footer.
There you see Alex Student with a great box out there on Clemens. That's going to be huge this game. Sticking to your fundamentals as Williams tries a 3, misses everything. They're going to have to get back on defense here.
And a nice steal by E-step as it goes up to Cam Williams. And not a jump ball call, but Cam Williams goes back up and scores over Michael Lewis.
Michael Lewis very frustrated with that call, as we saw in the second possession of the Indians offensive time, but Cam Williams ripped it from him as Krim goes up strong with a great move on Williams. But Cam Williams playing very aggressive today.
As Dugan finds Wapple, back to Dugan, right corner. Peliki drives in. Bounce pass to Dugan. Over Clemens and scores.
The Fairfield defense looked very relaxed there, which is something you can't do against this Elder offense. Elder will not go away. No matter how big you are, no matter how great of a team you are, this Elder team will not give up.
Yeah, with 4 guards on the court, they're going to be moving the ball a lot. You cannot fall asleep. Lewis drives in, left-hander, no good. Rebound by Clemens and foul by Dugan on the way up.
Not a terrible foul by Alex Dugan. Gabe Clemens. But had a very easy, almost could have had a dunk. And that's something that you want, especially a dunk. A dunk is just so much momentum for your team. Going to make the big fella go to the line and too.
Yeah, but you got to hope Dugan is not getting in foul trouble as he's one of Elder's biggest players.
That is true.
Clemens makes the first. Tied at 7. Just over 5 minutes to play in the first. As George Gaduli and Connor Moore check in for the Panthers.
Connor Moore needs a little bit more size for the Panthers. Now, won't be quite enough to stack up with the 6'10" Clemens, but it'll be just enough to hopefully slow him down.
Gaduli left wing. Dugan now drawing Clemens out of the paint. Williams tries in with the right, goes up, and no good. Rebounded by Clemens.
I think that might be a point for this Elder offense today. Get Clemens in the high, get Clemens at the top of the key, because Alex Dugan's pretty comfortable out there. His Krim will try a 3, won't knock it down. Williams gets the rebound. But like I was saying, Dugan's pretty comfortable out of the paint. Clemens probably won't be, since he's such a big guy. We'll see how this Elder offense
They have to guard tightly against Dugan because he's a 3-point shooter too. But they fouled on Krim as Moore tries to drive in.
Coach Shove, obviously in basketball, you don't get to 500. Know a lot about basketball. He has played against guys that are 6'10" before, so we will see what he does.
Eastham subs in for the Panthers, and Riley Cunningham subs in for the Indians. Inbounds play for the Panthers. And just tosses out to Kaduli. Williams now right wing, drives in, kicks out to Eastep. Thought about a three, but bounce pass into Moore, who cut hard and scores.
Again, Indians defense getting a little too relaxed. As soon as the Panthers see you get relaxed, they pounce.
Williams to the steal over Krim, as he finds Eastep going ahead and put a little floater there. Saw 6'10" Clemens there. I'm sure he didn't want to get stuffed.
Smart play.
Up with a floater.
Very smart play there by Caden Eastep. I was a little worried, then I realized, oh, that's Gabe Clemens.
Lewis drives in, and a travel is called. He is not happy about that.
No. Right now, this Indians offense and defense are just being way too sloppy.
And no full court press by either team so far, as Panthers usually start off with full court press. Williams thought about a three, finds Eastep right corner three. No good, rebounded the Indians. As Clemens for three, no good. And hard fought rebound by Kaduli. Kaduli drives up now, fakes and goes with the left and scores. Ooh.
Great move by George Kaduli on that last offensive possession for the Indians. Gabe Clemens took a college line three. So if the viewers are a little confused, the white line is the high school line, is the high school three-point line. The dark blue line is the college three-point line. Gabe Clemens, we saw take a deep three, might be a little out of his range for the 60.
As the Panthers take a timeout, as Cam Williams fought for that loose ball.
Sitting here.
13-8 now. Just under 3 minutes to play. I think Panthers need to continue what they're doing, drive Clemens out of the paint, and that fast break off defensive steals is working well.
Yeah, it's working incredibly well. I mean, this Elder team is so well conditioned with all these fast little guys. Clemens will probably, I don't know how well his conditioning is, but with a guy like Alex Dugan and with a guy like Connor Moore, those are small big men. And they're going to be moving so much, and Clemens might get tired out. And Elder will be able to abuse him, especially.
As the Indians showing a little bit of pressure, but not full court. Dugan top of the key. Over to Moore. Drives in. Back out to the goalie. Drives with the left. Over to Dugan. Left corner three. Wide open. No good. Rebounded by the Indians. But traveled by Riley Cunningham.
Saw Clemens stay in the paint there as he let Dugan shoot that three. Could have been a costly mistake. I'm not sure if he hasn't seen the film of Alex Dugan, but Alex Dugan can shoot the three.
As Alex Dugan subs out now for the Panthers, leaving little to no height against this Fairfield team.
Connor Moore's a well-sized man.
Kaduli taking left-hand lab again. Guarded by Clemens. That's a hard shot.
Very tough shot, especially with the offhand. But another good move by George Kaduli.
As Krim drives in all the way and is fouled on the way up and took a trip by the stands.
Looks like the carpet came up a little bit. This carpet monster coming after.
Seems to be okay though. It's good.
Going after Davion Krim.
Two shots for Krim. Misses the first. as Peyton Jones and Demasio Brunson come in for the Indians. If you thought Clemens was the only height on this Indians team, you're wrong. Brunson comes in at 6'8" as a sophomore.
That is massive. Just a simply massive human being. He can get down low, and depending on how well this kid's conditioning is, I mean, his energy will never start to fade.
Ooh, and last touch by Cam Williams. Looked like Cunningham got a piece of it.
One thing to note, Toby, so far, this Fairfield Indians team has been arguing a lot with the referees. A lot of calls that they disagree with. We'll see how that comes into play later on.
13-9, 120 left to play. USEP showing some pressure. Indians reset. Cunningham right wing. Ooh, almost taken away by USEP. Krim tries with the left on Wapple. Cross-court pass to Peyton Jones. Three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by the Indians as Ramir Coney goes up and scores.
Staying down low, fighting for an offensive rebound, and getting 2 points for the squad.
Indians seems to be showing some stronger defense as they decided to step up on the Panthers. But Panthers pulling out 6'8". They're tall players of the Indians.
You see Dugan top of the key again, getting
As a miscommunication as Dugan's open for three and scores.
Like I said earlier, Alex Dugan is dangerous.
Oh,
As Krim nearly knocks down. But like I said, Alex Dugan, dangerous from the LU.
yeah. If the Panthers continue to draw Dugan out, bring the 6'10", 6'8" bigs, then the guards can get to work down low in the corners and the wings.
Yeah, I mean, like you saw there, you saw Alex Dugan almost an ISO play with Dugan setting the pick. They're trying to get a switch. If Clemens would be out there, if you get Clemens on Williams, that's a matchup ball. Williams is going to be much more athletic than Clemens. And if you have Dugan on the smaller balls, Dugan should be able to go down low. Now, will Fairfield just switch? I don't know. That's what I would do. Again, I'm not very surprised. Fairfield historically been very good 7 last season.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have our bigs go up too far. I'd say maybe take a step off, put a high hand in that face, because with that height and that reach, that's at least 8 feet.
Yeah, and guys like Bronson who are 6'8" and athletic. Clemens is still a very good athlete. Won't be able to jump as high as Bronson. But they can sit at about 15 feet and still get a hand in their face. Almost maybe even touching the ball.
Yeah. Panthers start off with the ball, leading 16-11.
Here you see again Dugan running the ball.
As USEP drives hard right baseline, out to Dugan, bringing Clemens with him. Pilicki right wing, drives in with the right baseline, double team. Finds Williams in the paint and scores the floater.
Great job by Williams, find a little open bubble and sit and wait for Dylan Pilicki to make the right play.
Panthers bring full court offense as Michael Lewis breaks pretty easily. Finds Clemens inside. As Hilbert thought about a three.
I thought Clemens might throw one down, but decided to play it safe. Take it easy.
Yeah, definitely smart for Hilbert to get the easy basket instead of forcing the three. As Dugan with another three.
I don't know what Clemens is thinking right now. Maybe he's getting lucky. Maybe he thinks Dugan's getting lucky, but Alex Dugan is a shooter. This kid can play anywhere on the court. He can guard anybody. He is a great basketball player.
Yeah, Panthers switching to a 2-3 zone. I guess trying to force the Indians to shoot some threes. Most of the points coming from the paint.
Yeah, especially with having a guy like Clemens down low. As that's a deep three there. Dugan will rebound over to Palicki.
Dugan running the point now for the Panthers. So no one's guarding him. Finds Wapple, left wing three. No good. Got his own rebound. Finds William, right wing three. Bingo.
Right now, this Fairfield team is sleeping dead. And right now, if I'm the coach of the Indians, I am yelling at my boys to wake up. You might have gotten a little out of routine with the 8:45 tip-off. You're playing in a different arena than you usually will, as there's another turnover from the Indians. But right now, Fairfield just needs to wake up and clean up.
Williams is open, top of the three. College three, no good. Rebounded by Coney.
It seems like almost every possession now, Elder is having the player wide open and getting a wide open shot.
Yeah, I think a lot of players are confused if they're running a zone, man, or they just don't know what man they're playing. As Lewis drives in, finds Clemens, and double team by Williams. As Williams tips it away, Panthers have another fast break. Wapple didn't see the ball, but got it back. Dugan was left open for a little. He thought about a three.
There's the mismatch that you want.
Looking top of the key. Over to Williams, back to Wapple. Dugan thought about a three. Looking down in the corner. Licky really trying to get a shot over Clemens as he throws the ball away.
You saw there for a second again. I mean, this Fairfield defense continues to make mistakes that are just unacceptable.
As Mason Chumley looks confused that he's in the middle of the 2-3 zone. Interesting look by the Panthers.
You could say that, but there's a little switch for the Dewey and Chumley. But Cam Williams was sitting in the middle of the 2-3 earlier. So they'll let Chumley go out to the corner. Let George take the work on Clemens.
Riley Cunningham with the three and buries it. Panthers seem to be moving the ball outside the arc as Reset drives in and dribbles it off his foot.
Aggressive defense there. Caden is a very good ball handler. You will see him make those mistakes that often.
Panthers go back to man as a ball taken away by Moore. And he gets fouled pretty hard. With the Panthers switching the man and zone, it definitely confuses the Indians' offense.
Yeah, it'll confuse him a lot.
Screen set by Dugan as Williams drives in, finds Moore left corner, no good. Rebounded by Over.
Those pick and roll situations for Elder are really working, so if I'm the Panthers, I'm keeping those going.
Peyton Jones with the three. 24-19 now, 5-point game as Indians offense and defense seems to be, finding their groove a little in the second quarter.
They're definitely finding it a little bit. But the Elder offense just needs to keep doing what they're doing. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That pick and roll game with Alex Dugan and Cam Williams has been working. If you can get Dugan to roll a couple times and maybe just send a little flare pick, fake a pick, step back for three, knock him down again. He's 2 for 2 right now. Or 2 for 3, sorry. He'll be able to be a big factor in this game.
Yeah, Indians offense seems to be a lot less dribbling and a lot more passing as how they can find corner threes.
Left play. Second quarter. Lose the ball. Recover by the Indians. Recover for three. Good. 29-25. Four, three, good over Clemens. One shot left. Wilson subs in. Takes it. Pulls up logo three. Panthers lead Indians. Panthers showing a great performance at the end against this very talented Fairfield team. What do you think?
I think that was fun. Getting it Fairfield was defensive.
Halftime here at the Cintas Center, doing a quick audio check, 34-27. Panthers on top. I think it sounds better. We're going to find out. I'm going to listen. We're going to find out.
Welcome back to the Cintas Center. Hopefully all of you out there can hear us much better as the Panthers are leading the Indians 34-27.
Panthers have been firing on all cylinders. I've said that a couple of times in the past couple games. But this Indians defense and offense has just been a little sloppy. They picked it up a little bit towards the end of the first half, knocked down some threes, worked up the defense. They're starting to wake up. At the beginning of the game, the Indians were just dead. They were asleep. They didn't know what was going on. Elder was switching from man to zone, and they were confused. And on offense, the pick and roll for Elder was working phenomenally. Alex Dugan and Cam Williams had themselves a little bit of a dynamic duo going on. And they were getting open shots. Cade Neestep firing in a couple threes in there. Getting Gabe Clemens, Gabe Clemens out to the three-point line, have him try and guard Cade Neestep, which is a hard thing to do for
Yeah, I think we'll definitely see a different Fairfield team in the second half. You know, the Fairfield, you know, like I said earlier, they beat Mason, scoring 67. But they also played a couple of Elder's future opponents, like Elder's GCL rival LaSalle, as Fairfield beat LaSalle 65-46. And they also played Oak Hills, who they beat 53-51 in overtime win.
I mean, right now it just shows you any given night, you know. Elder's up by 7 at halftime. That's good. That's pretty good. I mean, that's at least 3 possessions. That's good.
Job finished though? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
As the second half is set to start, what do you think are the pros and cons for this Elder team?
I mean, the obvious con is you don't have a kid that's 6'10" to match up with.
Well, I feel like Elder's doing pretty good against that. They're pulling him out of the paint, so the guards get to work.
With that being said, that also creates the pro. The pro is Gabe Clemens isn't as athletic as a guy like Alex Dugan, as a guy like Caden Neestat. Really, any of the 5 guys on the floor for Elder, Clemens will not be as athletic
As Krim drives into the paint, kicks out to Clemens. Deep 3 by Clemens, no good. Rebounded by Williams.
Clemens trying to come out in the second half as Dugan comes in.
Oh, dunk it! Oh, it just goes up for the lab.
Dugan did not dunk it, unfortunately. Thought about a 3. Decides to drive in. Clemens came out of the second half, decided to shock the world. Couldn't quite get it together.
Fairfield running the same play again, it looks like, as Krim takes himself this time, and just around the toilet bowl. Intercepted by Michael Lewis, sorry. Finds Krim, drives in, goes up to Clemens.
Oh boy, Clemens still a hard fall. E-step for 3. No good. Lewis rebound. Lewis pushing the pace for the Indians.
Fairfield resets. Michael Lewis drives in through the defense and goes up with the left.
Very good finish there for Michael Lewis. Put a little English on the finish.
First half-court possession for the Panthers. This drive as Wupple gets to Williams, who's behind him. Deep left 3 and good.
Deep college 3-pointer from Cam Williams. And again, you saw there the switch. Clemens was forced to go on the wall pool, and that's not where he wants to be.
That's Krim. Right corner 3 and good. I feel like we're going to have a little 3-point shootout here this second half.
That always reminds me of the clip of Cam Lee said, "Hey, that's cool. Watch this."
You've been watching film, huh? It's Wupple in the paint. Williams resets. Oh, and fouled by the Indians.
That's going to be Michael Lewis's 3rd foul today. Take a seat.
As Riley Cunningham subs in for Fairfield. What is that loud squeaking going on?
I don't enjoy listening to it.
It's somewhere in the stadium, in the arena.
It's actually a center. Okay, I guess Toby's not talking anymore.
Oh.
Cam Williams drives in.
My bad. All right. Williams up the key, drives in, goes all the way through, and goes up with the right.
Great finish, Cam Williams. Taking a couple bumps. He don't care. He'll go in there. Finish it.
As Krim tries with the left, step back 3, no good. Dishes it out.
Very surprised Krim didn't take that 3.
Coney drives in, finds Cunningham, corner 3, no good. As Krim gets the rebound, it is foul.
We figured out the source of the squeaking sound. It was a little garbage can running behind us.
First free throw is good. Two for two for Davion Krim. Still no full court pressure by the Indians, or the Panthers for that fact. The Indians playing tight defenses. Palicki drives in, finds Wapple on the handoff in the paint. Over to Dugan. Back out to Palicki as he drives in, lost the ball, got it back. Finds a step in the corner. Palicki now, top of the key. Finds William right corner three, thought about it, no good. Drives in and is hardly fouled. Or fouled hard.
Hardly fouled or fouled hard. Cam Williams did a good job there, going up strong. Not looking for the contact, but accepting the contact. I was very surprised he didn't shoot that three, though. Cam Williams has evolved into a very good three-point shooter. He was very consistent from behind the arc as he knocks out his first one. But he can shoot those threes that even when he's contested, he will knock them out.
Connor Moore and George Kaduli subbing for the Panthers. Williams going for a second shot. Misses the second.
I don't know if you noticed, but you were talking about one.
I know.
Oh, good
For him,
move
the
by
step back
Cram.
three. No good. Rebounded by the Panthers, and they're on the move. East step left corner three.
In
In and out.
Good hustle by Jaden Walpole. He'll get called for a foul there, unfortunately. You see that transition offense for the Panthers coming into play there. Kate Eastep gets an open three. He's knocked down a couple of threes tonight, too. If Elder can keep getting those rebounds and turnovers, they will transfer them into points.
Yeah, that's a great look. I keep taking that all day. If I were the Panthers, and if I was Coach Schoenfeld, I would want them to take that shot.
I would, too.
42-34. 3:45 left. As Lewis drives in. Kicks it out as Coney drives in and travels. Multiple travels by the Indians.
Yeah, just a few too many steps there. Kind of lost his footing as well.
Cam Williams subs back in for the Panthers along with Alex Dugan.
Well, the matchup has changed up a little bit here. Clemens is going to be guarding Moore now. Earlier he was guarding Walpole. And before that he was guarding Dugan. So Clemens is really getting all around the board.
Moore thought about a three. Drives in. Just Kaduli as he takes it back up top. Now Williams.
And if you see Coach Schoenfeld down here, he keeps telling everybody, keep moving.
Wapple turns the ball over. Lewis takes it all the way and slips. And another travel called by Fairfield.
Hopefully Lewis is going to be okay here.
Lewis seems like tweak his knee, it looks like. Palicki subs in for the Panthers.
Lewis will take a seat on the bench. Hopefully he'll be okay.
Palicki and Williams run the point. It's Fairfield's guarding Panthers deep, just over half court. Dugan now right corner, over to Moore. It's not much movement inside the paint for the Panthers as just playing along the perimeter. not much going on. Good defense by the Indians.
No, nothing at all. But eventually, if you're Fairfield,
There you go. Palicki with the 3 and good.
yeah, for a while there, I was thinking this is going to be one of those unfruitful offensive possessions where Elder just doesn't move around a lot. You know,
Yeah.
in the past, we've seen Elder when their players become stagnant, when they stop moving on offense, they don't score at all. But that time, Dylan Palicki from beyond the college drills a 3.
As Coney drives in, kicks it out to Cunningham in the corner as he drives baseline, reverse lab, and scores. That was a nice reverse.
Finish there from Cunningham, really a larger dude.
Panthers hoping to catch Indians defense off guard a little, trying to get another 3 or just any bucket. So Williams thought about driving in. Now he does with the left. Goes through defenders, missed shot, rebounded by Fairfield.
It's a good take, though, for Cam Williams. Very aggressive player. He'll end up making those more often than not.
Krim finds Hilbert for the 3. No good. Rebounded by the Panthers. 50 seconds left to play.
In the third period.
Just didn't let me finish my sentence.
So, you stop.
Panthers maybe going for one shot here. So move the ball around the arc.
Elder is somewhat shied away from getting Clemens out on the 3-point line. He's been sitting down there a lot. Connor Moore is able to shoot, but George Catulli barely saves it there.
Almost taken away by the
Cunningham gets it.
Now they do. And Hilbert goes up for the layup. 45, 38. 5 seconds left to play. I don't think the Panthers know, but Cam Williams goes as fouled while shooting the 3.
He absolutely was. I mean, Cam Williams was going for a shot, and Cunningham interfered with his shot. And that is the definition of a foul. Williams knocks down his first.
This is the second.
Seemed like he knew it coming.
Huge substitutions for both teams as there's 0.6 left on the clock. So Cam has one more free throw. (47-38).
Williams
Indians
2 for 3 from the line.
looking just to throw it again as Krim not as close as his first 2 attempts earlier. Panthers up by 9 as we head into the 4th quarter. 8 minutes left to play.
This is a very good position for the Panthers. You're up 9 with 8 minutes left. If you can hold Fairfield to scoring a point a minute, it's going to be very tough, very hard to do. But if you can do that, if you can manage to do that, you win this basketball. And the Lakers defense tonight has been very good. Cam Williams has been standing on defense. Jay Walker throughout the entire season has been phenomenal on defense. And Alex Dugan stepping up against the 6'10" It's just a massive individual. And Clemens hasn't really been that big of a factor in this game defensively. Like we thought we would see this kid come around, blocking shots, doing all that. He hasn't. And I think that's a very good job by the Panthers offense, getting him out beyond the arc, getting to him to where he is uncomfortable, making him make plays.
Yeah, definitely getting him out of his comfort zone. For the Panthers, game plan this quarter, just control the game like you have been. You don't want to get like too energized or like too hyped up since it's the fourth quarter, and you just want to stay calm, cool, collective like they have been for the first 3 quarters.
Yeah, now obviously Fairfield has woken up. They're clicking now. They're starting to figure things out. In this team, they're gonna, like we see here, Michael Lewis guarding Jaden Walpole beyond half court now. Everybody's gonna be up in the Panthers' grill.
So Palicki drives them, bounce pass into Moore, swatted by Krim, but the Panthers get the ball back.
Krim showing off the athleticism going up against a slightly larger Connor Moore.
Williams now drives in, triple team, finds Moore, over to Wapple, deflected by Lewis. 2 blocks there by the Indians as they go to offense.
Fairfield showing off the athleticism.
As Coney drives in, missed shot, rebound by the Panthers.
Bronson almost was able to get there using that huge reach of his. That 6'8" frame is going to be dangerous for years to come.
Yeah, the Indians trying to speed the game up to their game of play, but now that the Panthers have the ball, they got to slow it down.
Cunningham again, putting 2 hands on Cam Williams. You can't do that. That's going to be Cunningham's 3rd foul. Now the Indians are getting into a little bit of foul trouble here. Michael Lewis has 3 fouls, and Riley Cunningham has 3 fouls.
Indians guarding Panthers deep out of the arc as Eastside made a little room. Krim gets right back. Moore now drives in. Now sets it back up as, what a crossover. That was
Good move from Connor Moore.
Yeah, just a lot of passing by the Panthers, a lot of dribbling, trying to catch the defense.
Chris staying very physical. Oh, that's only 2 for
Dugan subs in for the Panthers. No points scored yet this quarter. Panthers continue to move the ball around. Finally get it inside a little, kick it back out.
Krim still being very physical, not worried about being in foul.
Really aggressive defense by the Indians as Eastside makes a move, drives in, loses it, kicks it to Dugan. Now Williams resets.
I mean, Krim is being extremely aggressive right now.
As Williams is in and stopped by Krim.
Krim letting Cam Williams know he got him on that one. Cam gives Krim a reminder where the ball is going.
Yeah, Panthers put up 3 shots this quarter. 3 deflections of the Indians. Williams tosses it high to Palicki. Dangerous pass, but does recover. As Wapple's double team right by half court. Now Eastside drives right, goes and turns the ball over.
Bad
Stolen by Bronson.
Bad turnover there by KB's.
Yeah, this Indians defense is really picking up, but can their offense too?
Right now, you see the Indians, I mean, Krim is getting extremely frustrated on the defensive side. Let's see how that transitions to the offensive side.
So he's going to work, goes with the right foul, and I think his offense answers right back with his defense. It looks to be down. Looked at his head on the court, or maybe on a camera.
He's on a camera. Krim has a chance for a 3-point play here. Free throw pending.
So capitalizes. Now full court press here by the Indians. First time we've seen it in this game.
Krim there holding East up a little bit.
As Eastham is doubled now. Finds Williams. Now Wapple. 3-on-2 for the Panthers. Inside to Dugan. Foul hard by Michael Lewis. And him and the fans are very upset as that is his 4th foul.
Yeah, you saw there, I mean, our point of view, we saw it clearly. The entire Fairfield fan side exploded. All went to their feet in anger at that call, but he hit Alex Dugan in the head. You can't do that.
Looks like a good foul as Dugan misses his first, making him earn those 3 points.
However, Michael Lewis now, that's his 4th foul.
But it hasn't subbed out yet. Close in the game, but 5 minutes is still a long time for him to pick up his 5th foul.
It definitely is.
48-41, just over 5 minutes. As Panthers back to that 2-3 zone.
The zone worked for a while, as there's another errant pass.
As Krim thought about a deep 3. A lot of ball movement between Krim and Lewis. As Lewis now left corner drives in and is out of bounds.
I don't know how Michael Lewis can argue that one. If you're staying out of bounds, you're staying out of bounds.
Looks to be reaching over the out of bounds line. But now Williams is doubled. Williams trying to draw that 5th foul for Lewis. As the Panthers do get above half court, Williams finds Dugan inside, cutting, and scores.
There you see, coaches will always tell you throughout grade school and into high school and into college, the way to break a press is by passing. Not one single player is going to break a press. The whole entire team has to do it.
As Krim for a deep 3, no good. Fairfield gets the ball back. Cunningham now, no good. And Walk goes out of bounds, trying to save that ball for the rebound.
You saw there, Dylan Palicki was the lone man trying to fight against a 6'8" Bronson. And Connor down there, or Coney, sorry.
Krim now right corner. As he drives in all the way and scores. 50-43 now. Eastep now, close to being doubled, finds William, back to Eastep. Dugan thought about a 3, drives in, inside to Eastep. Eastep takes it back out.
Now here's a mismatch, Bronson on Eastep. Now if you're Elder, run the clock down a little bit.
Palicki drives in, finds Wapple, foul, and 1 for Jaden Wapple.
That's a big Krim's 3rd foul. Jaden Wapple way to go up strong. Not afraid that Krim has blocked 3 shots already in this half.
Wapple with a chance to go up by double figures. I jinxed it again.
It's okay. You'll learn eventually.
Krim now drives right. Swings it all the way over to Coney.
Dangerous pass. Dugan was almost able to get there. Elder still in the 2-3 zone.
Krim now deep 3 and good. Timeout Fairfield. You know, Elder seems to be a little bit out of their comfort zone now, trying to rush up their own offense.
Yeah, the Fairfield defense hasn't been this aggressive the entire game. And Elder really hasn't experienced playing against a team this aggressive. And we see Davion Krim. He's all up in their business. So is Michael Lewis. Michael Lewis has 4 fouls there, so he has to be a little bit more relaxed. But Davion Krim, he's only got 4, so he's going to continue to be aggressive until he gets that 4th foul.
Yeah, with that press, I'm sure Coach Schoenfeld is drawing up something to break that and just run the offense they've been running the whole game. You know, Indians are playing a little tighter defense, but it doesn't mean you can still run your own offense.
No, I mean, the press break has been very good. I mean, we see Caden Eastet has the vision of an elite quarterback because he is an elite quarterback. Cam Williams has an incredibly high basketball IQ. So those two being in your backcourt is going to help you break any press that you see.
And a different look here for the Indians as they have 5 smaller guys as Brunson and Clemens are both on the bench.
Yeah, now this look
matches very similarly to the Panthers.
Yeah, I'm assuming right now you want your speedy guys on the court. You're going to look for a trap up here.
As they're playing a little off-ball
As soon as
defense.
they cross half court, they're going to go for a trap.
But Eastet drives in, 3 defenders on him, finds Blicky, thought about a 3, decides to take it back, waste some time off the clock. Williams now close to being double, but now Blicky all alone. And a foul on Ramir Coney. Just lightly put his hands on it, Williams, but
Can't put 2 hands on it. A defender cannot put 2 hands on a player with the ball.
Panthers now in bonus. Look at that. Look at that.
We have figured it out. Cam Williams goes 2 for 2 at the line from the bonus.
As we
Did not talk.
I'm sure the fans love that too. As missed 3 for the Indians as Koenig gets the rebound, goes up, misses. Hard fought rebound for Dugan.
It's a dogfight down there every time a shot goes up.
And Dugan with the arm all the way to Williams, pump fakes, and goes up.
Little Mahomes-Burrow-esque from Alex Dugan. Deep pass to Cam Williams, and Cam Williams with a great finish.
Double-digit lead now to the Panthers as Lewis for 3, and good. That 10-point lead. Sorry, everyone, dropped down to 7. No longer a double-digit lead. Indians with a little lighter press, but right when they come to half court, they're about to double. And timeout taken by Cam Williams and the Panthers. 30-second timeout.
Yeah, they're switching up that press a little bit. Not just sticking man-to-man, they're going for a trap now as soon as they get across half court.
You know, I bet if you're Fairfield, you'll switch to that full court press now because I'm sure the Panthers are drawing up something great that about 3/4 press.
Something to beat that trap. But, I mean, like we've been seeing throughout the entire game, the Panthers' ball has been, when the Panthers move the ball, they are a great team. They're great at getting in the hole whenever they move the ball a lot. They're great at finishing at the hole whenever they get the ball. And they can knock down threes when they move the ball. It confuses the Indians' defense, and they're not sure what to do.
Yeah. So if you're the Panthers, are you sticking with the zone, or are you going back to man? Or are you just switching like every other possession?
I don't know. Coach Schoenfeld will maybe answer that.
I think the zone has been helping a lot. You know, you're forcing the Indians to shoot that deep 3, which they're like on and off with.
They can make it. How consistently they can make it is the question.
Yep, as Fairfield now with that full court press. Finds Williams over half court, over to Eastet, inside the wobble, back out to Eastet, drives in. Williams resets.
That's exactly what you want from the Panthers. Never mind,
As
that is not what we want.
Lewis takes it away and he misses. And a foul on
Coney.
I'm sure Lewis's heart dropped there since he is 4.
Cam Williams is a smart play. Make his footsteps real loud and make Michael Lewis just a little bit nervous, make him think about that layup a little more.
As he did not use the backboard there.
No,
which is something you were taught at a young age.
Your fundamentals. Gotta stick to the fundamentals.
2 shots now for Williams. Look at us.
We figured it out.
Look at us.
Who would have thought? Not me. Krim now trying to make something happen.
Back to Krim. Thought about a deep 3. But now Cunningham with a deep 3. Rebounded by Dugan. Panthers easily break the press. 2-on-1 as Williams takes it back out. And a foul called on Michael Lewis. That is his 5th. He's out of this game. Peyton Jones subs in now, taking Lewis's spot. Oh my.
We need to set a time limit from the time that Cam gets to the charity stripe from when we can talk.
Oh my lord. Oh.
That's our fault. That's on us, Cam. Cam, we're sorry.
9-point lead for the Panthers as Krim for a deep 3 and a bucket for Krim.
Davion Krim is single-handedly keeping this Fairfield team in this game.
Panthers with a 6-point lead with just under 50 seconds left to play.
And you cannot get comfortable at all. With guys like Krim on the other side of the court, he can shoot the deep ball. We saw him almost make two long shots at the end of the first quarter, at the end of the second quarter. That kid can shoot. Everybody on the Fairfield team can shoot. Cunningham can shoot. Jones can shoot. All of them can shoot. So you need to keep the pressure on them. Make them go make a play. Not get relaxed.
Seven-point lead now for the Panthers.
I also thought it was 6 points.
It was 58-52, for sure.
No, it was 58-49.
Then
Hit the 3.
it was 49 or it was 48? I think it was 49.
They had it. No. Oh well.
I'm not complaining,
Not
guys.
complaining.
Elder fan.
58-51. As it is now.
Oh, wait, no. Fairfield coach seemed to notice the score now.
Refs will come together and have a chip chat.
Yeah, you can see Fairfield lined up with his full court press, but
Tell me another thing to notice. Look who's taking the ball. You got QB1 taking the ball out. So, and if you didn't know, Alex Dugan used to be a receiver. Alex Dugan was a receiver until just about 2 innings when he switched to become a linebacker. So if Caden Eastep wants to, he can throw a deep ball down to Alex Dugan, reminding him of JV days.
all right, yep, score is back to 6 points. Fairfield now 52. Great pickup on that.
There it is, deep ball.
And to Alex Dugan as he goes up, scores, and 1. Who is this man?
I'm Tony Romo. Come on, man.
All right, Alex Dugan shooting 1, we go quiet. Great job.
Dugan misses.
Probably because I told you a great job.
It's definitely.
I'll do that after the game.
Should have done that after the game. It's too late now.
Fairfield with 35 seconds left to play. That's Cundy with a deep three. No good. Last touch by Craig. Panthers ball. Exactly 30 seconds left.
Good job there by Walpole not to go into the stands and die for one that he wouldn't be able to get. Might be able to see it again.
Close enough. Did find Dugan, but Dugan now over that E-step. And a foul by Matthew Hilbert. 2 shots for E-step.
I'm going to switch up the mid. I think Caden Eastep has ice in his veins. He doesn't care that I'm talking right now. Maybe he does. I'm sorry. But this second free throw, he doesn't care that I'm talking. He's going to make this one and go 50%.
Oh my. 20 seconds left to play. Krim now, another deep three. No good. Rebounded by Dugan. Is a foul by the Indians. Dylan Pilicki is shooting. We will mute our mics.
No, we will not. I want to talk about something. Tony, we both played grade school basketball.
Actually, I think we played a basketball game today.
We did play a basketball game today. We won't talk about
And
that.
who won that game?
You did. But in grade school basketball, when you get to a game like this, are you the type of guy who would call for the ball and then hold on to it so you got to shoot the free throws? That was what I was doing. I wanted to shoot free throws.
I was the guy my coach wanted me to be. If I'm the guy calling the free throws, or if I'm, on the bench sitting right next to him.
Yeah. But I would always want the ball at the end of the game because I believe in myself from the cherry straight.
Krim goes in now, 61-54.
However, it will be
That is the game. The Panthers take the win here at Cintas Center.
continuing the streak. 2 games, that's back-to-back.
As
3, that's what they call a winning streak.
as the Indians lose 2 games in a row.
Panthers staying hot.
Panthers move into 5-2. Indians move into 7-2.
Yeah. Indians might be getting into a little bit of a funk, but Fairfield has been historically a very good program, and I'm certain they will figure it out.
Great game by the Panthers, finding the Indians' weakness and just playing with that the whole game.
Attacking it. Now,
Cam Williams is the MVP of tonight's game. As we like to thank you guys for tuning in to EH Sports here at the Cintas Center. As we will be back with you guys soon enough. Thank you.